Hey Sharks fans, welcome to the Chomp, a monthly compilation of some of the best San Jose Sharks content we know you'll love. Coming up on the show, Sharks players and their better halves pay a visit to some animals in need of homes. The Sharks Foundation teams up with PG&E to clean up Bay Area waterways. Plus, we introduce you to a type of hockey we'll bet you've never heard of. But first, on the newest episode of The Deep, we get to know one of this season's breakout stars, Mikael Granlund. Here's Granny.
Okay, so I want to start last season, which was a bit of a whirlwind for you. You're traded from Nashville, like 21 games in Pittsburgh, and then you end up in San Jose in that Erik Karlsson trade. Just kind of, how did you feel heading into the off-season last year?
Well, first of all, I knew last season was not good for me. I didn't play well throughout the season. Obviously, time in Pittsburgh, that was tough, and it was the first time I didn't make the playoffs too and all that. So I was just actually kind of excited to have a really good summer, and I was seeing there was a lot of changes in Pittsburgh in management. Something could happen at some point, and then the trade came, and I was excited to kind of get to the new spot, kind of start fresh. I knew coming into the season, I'm in the right path, the way my body felt again, and kind of being really healthy and feeling good. Personally, it's been a season to the right direction for sure, and I've been enjoying my time here.
How do you prepare yourself emotionally for a season that you know is going to be a challenge?
Well, 100%. Like I said, last year was the first year I didn't make the playoffs throughout my career, so I've been always kind of playing meaningful games, and like this season, it's been kind of the situation the team is in and organization is in. It's different, and it took some time to kind of adjust to it. And obviously, you want to win and play as good as you can, but at the same time, you gotta see the bigger picture where we are as an organization, and there's a lot of young kids coming up. You just gotta go out there, do your best. As an older guy, you gotta show some example and the way you work, how you handle people, how you just behave yourself, and try to do my best with that.
And now you're an 800-plus game player, which has got to be kind of incredible when you think back on your career. And you are leading by example. Who are the young players here who you see the most potential in?
I've been really impressed this season, these two Swedes, Sörlund and Eklund. Obviously, they're good players. They're going to be really good players in this league, but the way they behave themselves, how they prepare for every single game, how they battle. For Eki, it's the first season in NHL, and you can see how he has grown throughout the season, and it's cool to see. So you need to have the right mindset, you need to have the passion, to willingness to work for that, to learn every single day, and when it's the game time, you got to be able to, just put everything out there and do your best. So I've been really impressed with those two guys.
What's it like being around them? They're pretty funny, those two. They're like brothers.
Oh yeah, they are. I feel like a babysitter every once in a while. No, I'm kidding. No, they're funny. They're great guys.
Your first goal of the season was a highlight reel goal for the ages. Those moments, it looked like a video game goal. Is that something that you work on? Is that something that you visualize in your head? Like, how do moments like that happen?
I think it's just instincts, You go out there, you try to do your best out there, and I always think, when you are prepared, you just go to the game and let your instincts to take over, and that's one of those things, goals like that happen every once in a while, and I think that goal I came from the injury in the earlier season, and first 10 games, whatever I played, I was still not quite healthy, and that was the first game I really felt healthy, and obviously got that goal, so that kind of kick-started my season again.
Do you watch those goals back?
Not purposefully, but obviously once in a while you see those, but maybe later on, I don't know. It's cool, but I don't really go out there and watch those.
Around the trade deadline, your name was uttered many, many times as a possible trade. Didn't happen. Is that, you've been involved, at that time of year before. Was it stressful?
It's always somewhat stressful. At the same time, you don't really think about it. Either way, you're just gonna move on. You always, maybe you think about it a little bit, but at the same time, there's nothing you can do about it. You just, if you get a phone call and you gotta go somewhere else, you gotta do it. If you don't, you stay, like, there's nothing you can do about it.
Great attitude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
When we return, Sharks players and their better halves pay a visit to some animals in need of homes. Welcome back to the Chomp. On the ice, we're used to seeing players tough and focused, but get them around some furry friends and they melt like butter. In the newest edition of Off Days, Emily Harlan brings some of the guys and their partners to the San Jose Animal Care Center for some creature comfort.
Hey Sharks fans, I am here with Haley, Kyle, Mac, Devin, and Natalie, hanging out with them on one of their off days. We're all animal lovers. So we are at the San Jose Animal Care Center. Let's go check it out.
Look at the doggies. Hello. How are you guys?
Hi. You sniff?
Oh, good boy.
Yeah, look at the camera. Did you see the camera?
You want some pets? Okay. Yeah. Happy dog. They just love getting petted, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Hi. How you doing? How you doing? He's buzzing.
Sonny is fired up.
Don't go riling up the brothers.
Sonny wants dinner.
You just fired up. You're just
I feel
fired
like
up,
he
eh,
likes
Sonny?
you.
Yeah.
You might have to get this one. I mean, maybe, right?
Third one. I already have two.
Oh,
Yeah.
what kind of dogs do you have?
2 German Shepherds.
Oh, wow, okay.
That'd be a lot, but maybe.
I mean,
Doggy. Hi, doggy.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
I could be your Doug. Maybe Doug's turn next, though.
Yeah, I know. Poor Doug.
Doug wants a
I've
home.
been here for a while. Doug, you deserve a good home.
What's this dude?
This is Jackson.
Jackson. Holy, you're small.
German Shepherds.
It's a German Shepherd?
Yeah.
Is this one maybe the favorite for you guys?
Yeah. I think so.
I beg him for a dog like every single day. There is one right here for you. I think Tito needs a buddy. Tito needs a buddy. His little ears are like
I know. They don't know what to do.
lopsided. Cutie. Oh my god.
Dude, who's this little guy?
Venti.
Whoa. Who's that little puppy? Yeah.
Are you having fun?
He's getting stomped on. Come here. Come here.
Oh my god,
Come
you're
here.
so cute.
Are you excited to be out? You are so excited.
Should we play? Should we play? Should we play? It's so funny how they play. It's like humans. It's like brothers.
How you and your brothers play?
That's how me and my brother, yeah, we just fight each other until somebody takes it too far and gets hurt and starts crying. What's up, buddy?
Are all the animals here available for foster to adopt? They are. Every single animal. Okay.
Every single animal you mean.
Love that.
Trying not to let him get cornered, but he's freaking tough, this guy, eh?
He's all right. He'll be all right.
Woo! Woo!
Are you guys ready for some cats?
Yes.
Some kittens?
Hi, kitty. She's great.
Look at that thing. It's so small. Careful. How's he even walking? Hi guys. We got a whole army over here. Kyle, cat dad. I'm super interested if you guys haven't obviously noticed.
And they're healthy. You can touch them.
Dude, it feels so fragile.
They look like stuffed animals almost, like they're little babies.
No, you're good. I know. She's like, you know, you want me.
All right, are you guys ready for some bunnies?
Yes.
What would you guys say is the most surprising thing about owning a bunny that people wouldn't expect?
They act like a dog. They love to be pet. They'll he nudges my hand, so pet
Yeah.
him and stuff. He'll lick you and stuff.
Tito will follow her everywhere.
Really?
Everywhere she goes.
She's the favorite.
Yeah. When he's excited too, he runs around in circles around your feet.
Does
He
zoomies?
does a couple laps and then he stands up and then he does a couple more laps.
I love that.
Yeah, it's like bunny zoomies.
Hi. Does this one have a name?
It's Winnie.
Winnie, oh, cute name. Hi, buddy. Hi. Look at the ears. He's got satellite dish ears. Yeah, that's the rabbit dad. You gotta go to the rabbit dad.
I recognize it.
This guy's from Los Gatos and a bunny dad.
I'll come home with you.
Oh my goodness, you're so soft. Winnie.
He looks like he could run real fast if he wanted to.
It can go really quick.
Oh, hey, he's soft. Yeah, you're so soft. Ooh.
It's one of the softest things I've ever felt. The ears, just one. Let's make it a right angle.
Yeah.
This is Doug. See, Doug.
I'm Doug. Rex. Look at Rex. Looks cute.
Look at this one,
Yeah.
perfect German Shepherd.
Yeah. I can sit. I could shake a paw. Love bug. Treat motivated. Me too.
There's Doug.
Yeah, exactly. So then they just the report cards on how they did and all that stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay, so these are all adoptable dogs, though. So if somebody wants to adopt a dog, they can come in and check it out.
The
You can check it out.
You can find my write-up on them, but
Yeah.
all of my dogs have been adopted, so none of these are my write-ups actually.
Okay.
So I've had good luck.
Humble brag, eh? Humble brag.
Yeah.
Doug, eh? He's a gentleman. Doug is a goddamn gentleman.
Doug. We need to get Doug at home. All of them. But.
All of them, I know.
Thanks so much to the San Jose Animal Care Center for having us out on one of our off days. If you are interested in adopting a pet, you can check them out on social media at AdoptAPetSJ. We hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will see you at the next episode of Off Days.
When we return, what happens when you have a stick, a puck, and a swimming pool? Well, you'll find out on the newest edition of Making Waves after this. They say you learn something new every day, but frankly, when it comes to hockey, we thought we knew pretty much everything. Well, it turns out there's a type of hockey that none of us had ever heard of, and it's awesome. Today, thanks to the San Francisco Sea Lions, we are putting the waves in Making Waves. Allow us to introduce you to underwater hockey, a sport that takes place entirely beneath the surface.
Okay, so let's start with the very simple question. What is underwater hockey?
It sounds simple, but it's hard to imagine because you can't really see what's happening without your face in the water. But I did bring some equipment. So if you're going to put your face in the water, you need to be able to see. So we wear a mask with that you would wear snorkeling, And of course, there's a snorkel
Okay.
and a hat. This protects your ears, and there's a mouth guard. Because the puck, which is here, it's kind of heavy. It has some weight to it. And believe it or not, this can be what we call flicked. So it comes off the stick, goes up in the air, and comes down. And some people can do it a lot further than I can, but it can be dangerous. So you have some safety equipment to keep that at bay. And then there's, of course, a glove that protects your hand from any of that hardness.
Okay, so wait, how much of the action takes place underwater? How much out of the water?
So you're wearing the snorkel because you need to be able to breathe when you're at the surface.
Right.
And then all of the play is on the bottom of the pool.
Okay.
There's goals on each end, just like above water hockey. And we try to get it into the goal. The goal is more of a trough, though. It's not very deep, and it just fits that puck. And so if the puck gets into that goal tray, that's a goal.
How many people are on each team?
You enter the water with 10 people on each team. 4 of those are in a sub box, 6 players. Just like above water hockey, you can get a penalty. You can sit out for 2 minutes, for 5 minutes if you do something really egregious, or do something egregious twice. And then you can substitute at any point in time during the game for any of those 4 players that are in a sub box. So the idea being, somebody's going to have more air in their lungs than you do, so let them get out there and play. But the cool thing about underwater hockey is that you don't have a goalie. Something actually our club, from my understanding, pioneered in the late 70s, early 80s, was that all players play forward. And so it really gives you another person to be up in the gameplay and have more chances to score a goal.
What kind of skill level do you have to have when you start?
You really need to be a good swimmer. Right. You need to have some competence there. You need to feel safe in the water. You need to be able to dive down to the bottom. When youth start here, we start them in the shallow end, which is about 4 feet. The more advanced players, and kind of when you go to tournament competition, it's really 6 to 8 feet.
What do you see, from the youth and the kids who are playing? Like, what do you see emerge from the teamwork, the camaraderie?
I think independence. They're figuring out who they are. One of the things that we try to do with tournaments, so unless we host a tournament, there's not one locally.
Right.
And so we have to travel places. And it's interesting to see how the kids kind of shift from, parents are accompanying them. It's not really comfortable for them to be out of town for a weekend, without mom and dad, or mom or dad. And then as they grow older and as they start competing at nationals, and as, we're super proud. We have 10 of the 12 athletes on Team USA U19 out of our club. And they'll be going to World Championships in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, this summer. So we're super proud of that. And of course, not all the families are going to be able to go. And so the kids really learn, like, oh, I can be independent. I can do these things, and I'm an elite athlete.
So at what age could you potentially start playing this game?
I would say 9 to 11 is an optimal starting age. It's really about skill, but we're really trying to recruit kids that are in middle school. We have a lot of kids that are older that are really good, and then a couple year gap, and then kids that are getting better. And so we really want more kids in that age group. And so if you're in middle school and you're a good swimmer, come on out Fridays 6 to 8, MLK pool. It's a lot of fun.
So Laura, how did underwater hockey come into your life?
I got into hockey because my dad found it back when this club was practicing over in Kaufman Pool. He started playing with them, got super into it. I was still too young to play, but I was a swimmer. I did synchronized swimming. I did swim team in elementary school at the Y, that kind of thing. And then eventually when I was a strong enough swimmer, he got me into it, and then eventually, went from there. Now I'm 26 and I've been playing it all these years and I love it.
What are people's reaction when you say, I play underwater hockey?
Oh, it's always underwater what? Like, we even have t-shirts that say underwater what. I should have worn one today. It's a very common reaction, but what I love is someone having that question, me kind of explaining the logistics of it, and then the immediate reaction is always like, oh, like that seems like so much fun. I can't believe I haven't heard of that before. I think the main reason, honestly, that it's not more popular is that it's not a spectator sport.
Right.
Unlike above water hockey, as we like to call it. You can't, sit in the stands to watch it. You have to get in the water and really see what we're talking about.
Right. How do you see this impacting the community?
A lot of these kids really, really looked forward to their Friday nights. I think it was a time where they were getting a lot of structure and friendship and engagement that they, may or may not have had outside of that context.
What is your hope for this sport?
Oh, I always just want to see it grow. I'll tell anyone who will listen about underwater hockey. You feel like a superhero. Like you have your fins on, you're not fighting the water, you're like flying basically through the water, weaving around people, doing all these things. It's just such a great feeling, and I want more people to be able to know about it and enjoy it and engage with us, yeah.
And if you're interested in checking this out, or your kids are interested, what do they do?
Come to our website. It's SFUWH, San Francisco Underwaterhockey.org. And there's more information there. We're welcome to have people anytime. Please do reach out and let us know that you're coming so we can be sure to be prepared and have, things available for you.
When we return, a look at how our Sharks Foundation and PG&E partnered with South Bay Clean Creeks Coalition to better their community.
As part of our partnership with PG&E and the PG&E Foundation, we are here today to do a cleanup with South Bay Clean Creeks Coalition. And in addition to that, we are providing South Bay with a $20,000 grant, and that will help ensure that they can continue their work long beyond our project with them today.
Probably had about 60 people out, and amongst this group, we probably have removed about 3 tons of trash. I would like to thank our partners, especially PG&E, for their support today. I think everybody's going to walk away with a real positive image on what can be done when you focus your energies on something like Clean Creeks.
PG&E has a long-standing relationship with the Sharks and the Sharks Foundation. We are committed, just like them, to building safer and more resilient communities by partnering with other networks that they have to be able to support our customers and the communities that we work and live in. And events like these are perfect to have a meaningful impact to our customers that are able to get support through the services that the Sharks Foundation and other partners offer.
All right, Sharks fans, that does it for this episode of The Chomp. We will see you next time. In the meantime, keep your sticks on the ice and your fins above water.